Um, I'd like us to try handcuffs. Probably a whip.
Whip who?
You. I whip you.
See, extreme.
Some kinky thing.
Like I said, extreme.
I can know because I'm a dog.
No.
Love Maternity, walking with you all the way.
Hi everyone. My name is Maternity and
Kalibito ke skate. Fane ke moshweshwe.
also known as CC. I am married to a very wonderful man.
I am married to me Master Moshweshwe.
That is Sekete Mosheshe, also known as Skato. We've been together for, I think it's close to 8 years now. Dated for about 4. And we've been married for 3 years.
We've been married for 3 years now. We started dating in 2013 or 14. Early school on Nali. We've been together since. I think I was in second year and not in first year at the time. We've been together ever since, and then until we got married in 2018 in August.
We have one baby boy, who's about 3, and one on the way.
Oh, we have one kid now, born 2019 in January. Then we have another one coming next month, probably after maybe 12th month end or April. Yeah. Well, our first child, I think it was more of a plain baby type of thing.
The reaction has always been happy, but with the first child, it was nerve-wracking because obviously it's a first-time experience.
Okay, so we wanted to get married, ne?
We were not married yet.
So normally we hang out almost every weekend. We go out. So now the issue was I have to drop her off and go seeing her too. So now to drive back home to Hamatal, it's a journey. So we thought, okay, let's get married. We know that I hire more. But now, given that we're still, I would say, but but how they are, with go study, get your masters, get your what. So thought, okay, let's make a baby. So I'm gonna think definitely so she won't say no to that. So then we made a baby.
Now we have to include the fact that we have to tell our families that we've been having unprotected sex, and it was very awkward and a big challenge because our parents are Catholic.
So I think we knew, no, definitely. So then we tested positive. So I think since we've been happy ever since. It
was honestly very happy memories, very happy reactions.
Knowing that we are planning for a baby, so shall we? And then we confirmed on outing. We went to see a doctor, made a couple of visits, went for a baby scan. It was a boy, and I was happy in that. I think mainly because I always have a vision when I have a baby, I would like to have a baby boy. And then maybe after my younger brother who passed away in 2010. So then and then so I had to do I've always thought of doing. Yeah, okay, name one after one years. Yeah. I don't, but I think she still remembers, honestly. I'm in trouble with dates. Yeah, actually, I go below her.
I do. Okay, with my first baby, Sitanan, It was on the 1st of May in 2018. It was Workers' Day.
Detail.
Hello. Okay. Well, obviously we were dating, so I visited him. His mom was out of town on something, and I went to Netflix and chill with my person, and Netflixing and chilling turned into something else, and something else turned into something else. But yeah, it was planned. It's just, we didn't know that would be the day that it happens, but I knew from then, I knew that something stuck. Yeah.
This one, there's not much.
With the first baby,
It wasn't crazy as such,
I used to crave fries a lot.
but it was more of, got 12 to see you, took about the chips. Okay.
So this one time, I think it was around 11 p.m. He's sleeping, and I'm thinking to myself, there's no way I'm going to sleep without eating fries. So I wake him up, tell him, please go get me fries.
So lucky enough, they really hear so Hamata. So there's garage, money, they sell chips, so I could drive there.
Get into the car, we go to the garage at Hamadal.
Maybe I had chips.
The ladies there are telling us, we are not cooking fries at this time, so you're not getting fries.
So it was back then before this whole COVID thing.
Now I start crying.
Okay.
Literally start crying. Okay, my poor husband drives us to town to try see if we can find anybody in the street selling fries.
Stadium Food Court would open until 1 a.m.
Luckily, Stadium Food Court was open. Oh, thank God.
Then we would drive to Stadium Food Court, buy chips, salt and vinegar.
But it was a blessing. He bought me large chips.
The whole large. And then drive back home.
By the time we got to Hamatal, they were gone.
They're all gone. They fed
I murdered them all by myself.
That was just it.
Yeah, it was. I think for him it was torture because I woke him up from sleep.
Nothing crazier than that.
But he loves me, so he'll do anything for me. I did want him to be there.
I wanted to be there.
When you go through something as big as bringing a child into this world, you need a support person.
But I was told to leave. I don't know why. Even today, I still don't know why. So, Sarah really, she went for a checkup. That was home. It doesn't matter what you know. Okay, how's the baby? Still okay. So she has an issue with her high blood, it shoot a hole during this time. So maybe no, then the nurses or the midwives, yes, those ladies, Bamono, Bawana know, hi, this is a bit alarming, and they called her doctor. Okay, we are saying the situation, man, Khezava. I know, go atla, meeting, right then, one atla. So she went through those things about Entuba, Maslava, and then nothing worked. I got Maslavano, had like 2 injections, and then didn't have Maslavano. So then, okay, go where you know, we'll go out in a Caesar.
It's not easy to be there. I was going through a C-section, so the cutting open, you already know that there's a knife going through my flesh right now. And if he would have been there to hold my hand, baby, it's okay, you're going to be okay, it would have been easier.
So, I was told that, okay, you can now go home, we'll call you when baby's now there. I'm thinking how? I tell you, moment I can talk. So I left, I went home.
I think most women do need their partners in the delivery room. Yeah, I think it's very important.
Camera, a few hours, then she called me. Even though I know how Bolon is a bit. Okay, I think she called me, okay, come meet your son. And I went and then got there. So apparently the doctor then was surprised on her, why would you get my but her. maybe with this one I'll be there. Rock, paper, scissors.
Okay, I get to start because you're going to both.
Okay.
What were some of the things that we used to do before we had kids that you miss the most?
Going out a lot. We used to go out a lot before then. Go out on a Friday, Saturday, then Sunday. But now we have that luxury, you know, because now we have a baby. So, yeah.
So you miss that?
Yes.
You don't miss. Oh, can I do that? Yeah. You don't miss the having sex every time you want.
No.
I miss that. Okay, you go.
I never say eventually when I go.
Yeah, but
So.
we have to wait for him. He doesn't give us the freedom.
Okay. Okay, let me ask. Okay. As a husband, how can I show more love or sensitivity to you?
Pick up your mess.
Yes, but you know I do eventually pick it up.
Not eventually. Now.
Okay, but you know, we had my one this is my I just want to look at this topic. Okay, I hadn't tricky money the okay. I know I need to do this thing, but I can do it, but not now because my mind and energy is not there yet. But I will do it eventually.
Okay.
Yes.
That's fine. But a little more love, but I would appreciate a little more love on that angle.
Okay.
Yeah, pick up after yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should I go on? If you could see two things change about me, what would they be? Two things that you'd like to see change about me.
Okay, is it a must that debating can hardly see value?
Well, I don't know. Some people, I want to change some of the things about you. So there should be things you want to change about me because I know I'm annoying.
No, okay, honestly, I can't think of anything now.
Okay.
But
2 days ago you said I'm a know-it-all. Did you
No.
want to change that?
but it's not a bad thing.
Okay.
Yes, just
I know
talk too much. But it's not something that I would want to change about you.
Okay, you get it.
Okay, one thing can change is don't how like
Like cleaning after yourself.
Just okay.
Smart.
Yes. Only one thing.
You're very smart.
I will do it, but not when you want to do it.
Okay.
Yes.
Fine.
Okay.
Okay, you have the luxury also of saying so when how do you want?
No, I don't answer that How am I doing as a husband during this time?
You're very wonderful. Very supportive. Like you've always been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What have you learned to appreciate about me that you did not before we had kids? It had.
Yes. What did I learn?
to appreciate about me that you did not before we had kids? Maybe you used to know you before we had kids, but now you think this is actually a good quality now that we have kids.
Okay.
Nothing. Okay.
Can be answered by you, man.
Okay, yes.
Nothing. I've always appreciated everything about you. It's not having kids didn't bring about any changes on how I feel about you. I've always appreciated everything about you, even your flaws. So there's honestly nothing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you missed the old time. Is it?
Wait, get a busy on that.
Oh.
Yes. When do you feel more loved?
Wow. Okay. When do I feel more loved?
Yes.
By you, every time. All the time. Like, sometimes it's in the little things. You'll tell me, no baby, don't cook, I'll cook today. No baby, go sleep, I'll look after the baby. And you know, our son is very challenging. So things like that, when you get me chocolate, when you go to the garage to get bread or something, and then you come back and you brought me Kit Kat, it always makes me blush. When you ask me, baby, what do you want to eat? It's in the little things, everything. You make me feel loved all the time. La ungomanya. But honestly, it's all the time with you.
Okay.
Yeah, you're a very sweet man. My turn. Are you satisfied with the time you spend together?
Yeah, definitely. Thing is, we are okay. I work from home, so I'm always high. I get to work in bed.
Hope your boss doesn't see this.
No, but I'm working. I want to okay, it doesn't matter. But you know, I get to work, get high, see all the time. Lunch, I think lunch. Lunch in when high, so it's okay. We out. If we're going out, we go together.
Yeah.
I know you're pregnant. Just go to bar one. You are really about my kids now. Why with bar one? But yeah.
Okay.
Good night. What are a few ways I need to be more understanding?
You have this tendency, you think I'm overreacting all the time, or rather you think I'm stressing. Sometimes I tell you how I feel about something, not necessarily because I'm always thinking about it or it's stressing me out. So every time I tell you, okay baby, I think sometimes I worry about Sitanani. He's autistic. What are we going to do when the new baby comes? You think I'm stressing. Sometimes I'm not stressing. I just want to tell you how I feel about our situation.
Okay.
And you're always, no baby, don't worry. We're going to be fine, which I get. And sometimes I just need you to listen and understand that sometimes change brings about some overwhelming feelings. Okay. Not necessarily that I'm stressing and causing myself high blood pressure, like you always say.
Okay. Can I? Okay. So recently, on Facebook, I saw this short clip at the Steve Harvey show. So the lady was saying, why is it that men always, something, maybe what are the solution, no, be okay in your fail. Sometimes I just want to just talk on my mail. So then Steve Avive, that's how men are built. Whenever there's something we think of solutions or how to overcome this thing on our life. As a man, I want to find a solution for whatever it is you're talking about. Okay. Not just okay, I'm listening, so one again, okay, we have this problem, then that's it. You read little of it. Yeah.
Okay. I get it. I do get it. And I think it's beautiful that you do that, because most of the things that we go through, most of the challenges that we go through, you hold my hand through them, because I'm very emotionally vulnerable, and you know that, which is probably why you always worry if I tell you I'm worried about something, because you're already thinking, oh, she's gonna have anxiety again, she's gonna have to go through therapy again. But it's not at all times that I'm freaking out about situations. Sometimes I just want to talk about them. For example, when we first, in the second trimester, we found out that our baby is at a risk of having Down syndrome. So there was either we had to do more testing, and then we could decide whether we continuing with the pregnancy or we terminating. That is a very stressful situation, waiting for results, and you don't know what's coming. That's true. We hoping for the best. We hoped for the best. We prayed for the best. But whenever I talked about it, you made it sound like I was already thinking the worst is happening.
Okay.
And sometimes that's not really the case. I'm hoping for the best, just like you are. But I also want to talk about what's gonna happen if, there's this worst situation. Just want to talk about it. Not necessarily because I'm stressing about it.
So I talk too much.
But yeah, I do get it.
Okay. I understand as well.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it my turn? Are you currently dealing with anything that I can help you with?
No, nothing. Unless you have connections. I want a better job. Unless you have connections somewhere, then otherwise, there's nothing.
I'm so sorry, maybe I can help you with that.
So I think there's nothing, yes, but I'm from Monkey couple KKHs, and there's something extra, situation. I feel like I'm being overworked, and there's less pay. We talk about it, and just while you're there, hey, clock, okay, then what can we do? Is there some sort of business we can start doing to get extra income? How's it be easy? That on its own, you're doing enough. There's nothing else. Can add more. Yeah.
So I'm a helpful wife.
Yes. Okay. Why? If you had 3 wishes to ask if you had 3 wishes to ask for, what? Okay, type. Okay. If you had 3 wishes to ask for our future, what would they be?
Wow. Sounds like a genie in a bottle. First of all, I would ask that you get your dream job where you work only relaxed, doing what you love, but also getting really good pay. I'd also wish for good health for the both of us and our kids. And I'm not shit. Manshi. I think those are the three things that come to mind.
But we usually was like that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh, it's my turn. What are your biggest fears about our relationship in this season?
Season meaning pregnancy season.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I think my biggest fear, the one that I have, maybe I never thought to share, but you know how with the first baby, you had your seizures after Amawasai. So that's a bit scary for me. Are you gonna come out okay after everything? And yeah, so that's the biggest thing. I'm hoping that I'm praying that it all goes well. Without any other complications. That's the only thing I think about. Nothing else.
It's my biggest fear as well.
What are you most excited about in a relationship during the season?
Wow. Most excited about during this season. Okay, we get to be parents all over again.
Okay.
With Sitanani was, I know this is the wrong thing to say, but it was a trial run. So having to do this all over again, and we know which mistakes we made with Sitanani, and we get to rectify them with this one.
Okay.
So I'm excited about that. I'm excited to see if you're still going to be the same father that you were to Sitanani. Also, I'm very excited to see if he's gonna pick you like Snani picked you. Like Snani just came out of my womb and he picked you. So I'm hoping and praying that this one picks me. But yeah, I'm excited about the new journey in general because I think it's going to be different from the first one.
Okay.
Yeah. My turn. How can we improve our intimacy to the next level? How can we improve our intimacy to the next level?
I don't think there's any other level that we have reached already. We are top right now. So there's nothing. I think we've done over the years of our relationship. We have tried so many things. So like, okay, this is new. Let's see if so, and there's nothing extra that I would say. Let's now approach this, and let's now go really, really extreme, and which is not. But in terms of us being like a family high, and I'm happy with where we are.
Okay. Yeah. I'd like us to try handcuffs.
Yeah.
Probably a whip. But
Whip who?
you. I whip you.
See, extreme.
Some kinky thing.
Like I said, extreme.
I can know because I'm a dog.
No, I'm happy where we
It
are.
was worth a try.
Unless we go extreme. So what is extreme now?
It was worth a try. But I'm happy with where we are as well. I think, over the years we've learned that intimacy is not just about sex. We get to sometimes we go through, okay, let me put it this way. You know how women will talk about men and men like intimacy in the form of sex. And sometimes we're both exhausted and we have a baby who's needy, sometimes he's sick, and nobody really thinks about that. I like how we can still be okay in a space where we go like weeks without having sex, and we're still okay. You still look at me the same way. You still love me. You're still very comfortable with me, and it's not a one dima situation, or we don't get I don't get enough love from you anymore, because you're an understanding husband, and I love that about you.
Okay, so after all of this, I think you get to realize how much I appreciate you as a wife and as a friend. We've been together for so long. As you know how people will say, maybe after a year or so, honeymoon phase, so after honeymoon phase it will go, then we get married. I think after marriage it's still honeymoon phase, but there's always been honeymoon phase throughout all these years, until Kanyana. So that's one thing that I like about maybe us or you. Your one thing that I think maybe I worry about, it's you. It's okay, how I want many kids, about not having many kids, but given this this baby, you got sick a lot. So I feel I understand, or I would want to see you in this pain, happy. So that's why it's like, this is the last baby we're having, then I'm okay with it. I like Mateo, no, I still want more babies, either way. But there are so many things you think about. What if then in the third baby things go worse than another? Then maybe I even might lose you. So there's so many things I think about, and I always try not to think about the worst. I was like, okay, let's focus on the positive things. So, and I love you so much, and
Oh, Lisa. People always ask me, great. People always ask me, how this is possible, and it's not, or they ask me, what prayer did you say to God to get a man like your husband? I don't know. I also don't know. All I know is and his love for me. I love you so much. Oh God, I love you. I do, and I can't wait to do the rest of this life thing together with you. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It's okay. This is not okay. This beautiful interaction was brought to you guys by Love Maternity, where you can get all your maternity needs under one roof, maternity and nursing. Check them out on Facebook, Love Maternity, and on their website. We also have our own YouTube channel, Skater and Sissy. We hope you guys subscribe to it, love our content, and share it with your friends and family. We hope to hear from you guys, from Skater and Sissy. We love you. Bye.
Love Maternity, walking with you all the way.